Hi, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to share the top 5 reasons why work visas can be refused or rejected. Now several people have contacted me regarding visa rejection, some of them work visa rejection and some of them student visa rejection. Now I've been able to help a couple of people to get their visas through my brilliant tips. Okay, so make sure you watch this video to the end regardless of the kind of visa that you are applying for, whether work visa or student visa, because my tips are going to be really helpful. So ensure you watch this video to the end so that you avoid some mistakes and implement the things I'm going to be sharing in this video, because they can go a long way to helping you get that visa that you've been dreaming of. Okay, so welcome to my channel. In case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Breno and I am changing lives. Okay, this channel is for those who don't have a lot of money and they would like to move abroad to study or to work. Okay, so be sure to subscribe, all right, and click the notification bell. And if you're excited about this content that I'm about to share, please smash the like button. Nobody likes to see their passport stamped with visa rejection. So let's find out which 5 blunders you must avoid while processing your work visa application in 2023. Okay, now the first on my list here is you must sign your passport to make it valid. Okay, so basically this is not for those from Africa. Okay, it's not for those from Africa, because as far as I know, you don't need to sign your passport. Okay, especially Nigeria, that I'm very sure of. You don't need to sign your passport because there's digital signature. You know that when you're making your passport, you will need to sign and it will appear there. So there's no need for you to sign your passport. So I made research, and I found out that this is actually has to do with UK and I think USA, France, Ireland, New Zealand, and Canada passport. Okay, and this change is being introduced, or the change is being introduced on a phased basis, with all passport being issued without a digital copy of the holder's signature from late January 2017. However, valid UK passport with the signature in digital format will continue to be in circulation up until 2027. So if the passport contains a digital copy of your signature or states the holder is not required to sign, no further action should be taken. Okay, so this is just like phased, like it's just temporary, I believe. Okay, and it does not affect you if you're from Africa and so on. Okay, all right, so just skip this one. All right, so let's talk about the next one. And the next one is that you must check the expiry date of your passport. This is very important. I can't overemphasize this. If you're planning to move to Poland, for example, or you're planning to move abroad, to work abroad, and your contract states that you're going to work for 1 year, and especially for Poland, for work visa, you are required to apply, or you'll be given a 1 year work visa. Okay, now your visa can be shortened if your passport is not valid, for a longer period of time. According to what I remember, I believe that your passport should be 3 months valid after the expiration of your visa. Okay, so let's say, for example, now we are in June. Okay, and you're planning to move to Poland, let's say this June. Okay, 2023. Okay, so that means that your passport should be valid after the June of 2024. Okay, your passport should be valid for like it should be valid for 3 months after that period of time. So basically July, August, September. So it should be valid for like till, or I mean, it should be valid till the September, that is end of September or early October of 2024. Do you understand this trick? It's very important. This is very important. Okay, so this is a common this is a common cause of visa denial, because most passport owners take things for granted and forget to check expiration date of their passport. And for that reason, even if their passport have less than 6 months to expire, then even in this case, countries reject visa on passport expiry grounds. So make sure your passport have over 6 months of expiry date remaining when you submit your passport for visa at any embassy. For me, in my own opinion, it should be like 3 months valid after the expiration of your visa, not even before you apply for the visa. Do you understand my point? Okay, if you don't understand, please put your question in the comment section below. The next reason or the next thing you should avoid or you should put in place to avoid work visa rejection is, okay, get a criminal record or default status of your sponsor. All right. Now, this is another big factor. Now, this is according to the writer of this article. This is another big factor because of which visa applications get rejected if your work visa sponsor is found to have any sort of criminal history or have defaulted in making his payment. And in fact, if this is going to be a visa refusal reason, then you would reapply for work visa with a different sponsor again. And my suggestion to you would be to choose embassy approved sponsor companies to apply for work visa. Okay, so this is very important. If you can get this from your employer, let's say you're applying, you've been employed directly from the employer, and if you can get this, this would really be nice. It would be a massive step, towards helping you get that visa. Okay, so do as much as you can, try as much as you can to to get all the things that you are to get, okay, in order to help your visa to be approved. Okay, now the next thing that you must fix or you must put in place is you have to fix insufficient bank balance. You have to make sure you have a sufficient bank balance while applying for your work visa or for your student visa. Now, this is important because, especially countries like Nigeria, I know that one of my clients said when he applied in Turkey, because he was a Nigerian living in Turkey, and he applied for work visa through me, okay, and the work visa was sent to him in Turkey. I remember during the time when they were applying for the visa or they were to apply for the visa, I had a Zoom meeting with them and I told them what to do, okay, and yeah, I told them to have a bank statement. I told them to prepare a bank statement. But then they went and he said that they said he doesn't need bank statement because apparently the contract already stated the amount you'll be receiving and so on. you know but I am advising you to have it. I'm advising you to have it because not all countries can behave like Turkey, like the Polish embassy in Turkey, or the visa application center over there. So this is why you should have it. Okay, very, very important. You need to take care of minimum balance requirements stated by embassy for the type of visa you are submitting an application for. And accordingly, you will then have to obtain a bank statement. I must also mention that embassies nowadays also require the visa applicants to provide them with minimum balance maintenance certificate or account maintenance letter issued and stamped by their bank. So what I would suggest is that um, after getting that bank statement, okay, from your sponsor, okay, or if you're getting a bank statement from a sponsor, tell them to write a letter of sponsorship for you. Okay, they should write a letter of sponsorship. Now, if this sponsor is very busy, you can as well just write it, okay, and take it to the sponsor to sign, and the sponsor should notarize it, or if you can notarize it, that would be great. Okay, so this letter should be notarized. All right, this is in addition to the bank statement that is being given to you. But if you're the one that is sponsoring yourself, you do not need this sponsorship letter because you're the one sponsoring yourself. So you just need to go to your bank and get your bank statement, and if possible, minimum balance maintenance certificate or account maintenance letter issued and stamped by your bank, if possible. But if it's not possible, just do those ones I've mentioned earlier. Okay. All right. Then the next thing, the fifth and the last thing, that you need to put in place, okay, while applying for your work visa or your student visa, okay, is the purpose of your visit differs from the type of visa you are applying for. You need to fix this problem. Okay, you need to fix this problem. It's very, very important. According to the writer, I was also informed by visa authorities of various embassies that they have to reject various visa applications just because they are not satisfied with the evidence supporting the purpose of visit as stated by visa seeker and sometimes visa applicants requesting a completely different type of visa, whereas in an interview they mention a different reason of their intended visit to that country, which created a discrepancy resulting in visa rejection. For those who have applied for Polish work visa or even student visa nowadays, they always get that number 10 reason for rejection. There are more people now getting it. Increasingly, it has become increasingly rampant. A lot of people are getting that number 10, some number 9. And this number 10 is that the purpose for your intended stay in Poland is different or might be different than declared. I don't really like it when I get that messages, because people send me those messages and I was like, this is a psychological problem. How do you know what somebody has in their mind? And even some of these guys are people that we've actually coached or told about what to say at the embassy during the visa interview, yet they got this number 10 reason. Okay. But my point is that you should make sure you're careful, because these guys, they are looking at how you behave at the embassy. For me, even your dress code and everything, the way you appear and everything, some of these guys might be psychologists and they're looking at you. And I made a video actually regarding the things that can boost your visa chances. If you haven't seen it, check on my channel, to find out those things. If there is anything at all that gives them that impression that your purpose of moving to that country is different or might be different than what you're saying, then they can just reject your visa. But even though, in my opinion, some of these visa rejections are just ridiculous. Like, I see no reason why some people were rejected, because in fact they have everything that is needed. They talked about the job they were going to, all the questions that were asked, they answered it carefully. Okay, this is where you also need to pray. I believe in divinity. You also need to pray, in as much as you've tried your best to fix the things that can make somebody to get rejected. You also need to pray. You also need to pray fervently regarding your visa application. All right. Yeah. So guys, that will be it about this content. If you have any question, put in the comment section below. I hope that this can help you to get that visa that you've been dreaming of. If currently you've been refused a visa, either work visa or student visa, please try to look at the things I've talked about on this video and see where you need to implement, or you see the ones you need to implement so that you'll be able to get your visa. And I pray that you finally get that visa. Okay. Guys, ensure that you watch this content. Okay. Ensure that you know this before you apply for your visa. Boost your visa chance with these tips by Promise Breno. Ensure you watch this video. Okay. After watching this one you're watching now, please watch this video to get more information on the things you need to do to boost your visa chances. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked that video you just watched, please give me a thumb up on this video and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Okay, click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. And if you have any question, please put in the comment section below. Okay, till I come your way again, have a great time. See you in my next video.